The T-34 is an American Tier 8 premium heavy tank. It boasts massive turret armor with great gun depression and even some fantastic penetration. It's actually a pretty decent vehicle for one that has never changed ever since it's been released in the game. And it's not like this is a recent vehicle. It was released 7 years ago as the first American premium tank in Tier 8 ever in the game. So yeah, it's got quite some history. And the fact that it's never been changed, well, it's a true testament to how strong this vehicle's statistics are. Now, what is good? Well, as I said, it's got great turret armor. If you actually use the turret on this tank, it's frontally 280 thick. That means even against Tier 9s, that turret, unless you're using premium ammunition, is incredibly strong. It's also got a great gun. Sure, its aiming time is absolutely horrific at 5.5 seconds, but that does not take away from the 260 millimeters of standard pen and the 312 on the premium. Yeah, that's pretty beefy. Also 10 degrees of gun depression. Unfortunately, while the turret is great, the hull armor, yeah, it's nothing amazing. The T-29 was actually buffed about a year ago on its upper plate armor to be about 220 thick. And what's ironic is that the T-29 is based off the same hull as the T-34, and yet the T-34 has never received a hull buff ever. I do think the tank looks really nice, though. This is a really hit or miss tank for certain people. I mean, obviously, there's a normal T-34, but I've always wanted to get my hands on the 1776. I like really bright colors, and, I mean, how can you not want an eagle on the side of your vehicle? Either way, what do we have up against us? We got a E-75 and a Tiger II plus a Somwo. So they got some decent heavy tanks, and I'm going to be pushing my tank towards base B. Now, right now, it doesn't look like I'm getting much support, so I might actually squeeze my way over towards A a bit more. I obviously don't want to get caught out in the open and die, so yeah, we're gonna see what we can do. Speed, oh my god, this tank is not the best on overall acceleration, I'll be honest. I think it has a top speed of 35 kilometers per hour, which isn't anything amazing. But what I'm going to do right now is drive towards mid. Up the hill we go, using our terrible power to weight ratio. Yeah, that's one thing that maybe should change on this tank. Power to weight, it's really, really bad. So there's a Yag Panther, and oh, never mind. I didn't realize there was a wall there. Whoopsie, that was a bit of a mistake on my part. Now, obviously, we know that they are at base C. So if they're going there, I'm going to drive down this road and turn around and then just try and work this position hull down. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to work out, but it's worth a shot. Oh, we got the Skoda T50. There you go. Nice tap right into his vehicle for 430. Not bad at all. I don't really know what the Skoda's doing. I mean, maybe he's going to try and YOLO me, but right now, yeah, that plan doesn't seem all too hot, if I'm going to be honest. There you go. Another shot into the Skoda. Another 400 hit points off of his vehicle, and yeah, I don't know what your plan is, my guy. You're just, yeah, you're just gonna lose another 400 hit points. Oh, what is he doing? I feel bad for the enemy team watching this guy absolutely bleed to me. But hey, at least you can see the gun's alpha is nice, right? It's got really, really good alpha. Let's finish off the Skoda. That guy does not deserve to live on this planet, clearly. We got the E-75 rushing the Ag Tiger, which, yeah, he's rushing him all right. We got the Ag Panther 2 up in the front line. Somebody even on the Ag Panther. Rather clear that tank right now. Hopefully the Ag Tiger gets a pennant on his vehicle as well. Please pen it. Please, please. Shoot the gun. Okay, I guess not. I guess the Ag's just going to sit there and not do anything. Well, I will shoot the Ag Panther too. Get a pretty decent chunk into his vehicle as well for a pretty nice fire of 502. And what that means is hopefully the lightweight should be able to clear his tank. I'm going to aim it on the Ag Panther. Maybe we can finish him off. Nah. But we also got like the E-75 on my tank now. Now, when it comes to the pen, as I said, it's great. So, okay. Well, I guess not. I guess my game's going to do that and not go where I want it to. That's what we call server lag. But either way, I'm going to pull forwards, and hopefully that won't happen again. Let's put on our adrenaline, and oh boy, there went the Chimera. But can't pen this guy right now. We'll tap him in the turret with a premium shell. That'll be plenty to cut through his tank as it is. Now, we are pretty even on hit points with the E-75, which is not really what I want, judging that, obviously, he's a tier 9. I'm a tier 8. I also have really no support, but oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Waffenträger just completely ripped that guy a whole new meaning, and he missed. That is perfect for me, but now we also got like the Tiger 2 over here, so I'm going to back up. I'm obviously trying to be very cautious. We're already over 3,000 damage in this battle, which is a pretty decent chunk if I'm going to be honest. The C75 though, remember me? Remember that guy you tried YOLOing? Huh, that's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Not a bad game, though. I mean, we're over 3,000 damage quite easily. The penetration worked fine, apart from that weird wonky miss to where I was aiming. But just look at the amount of pen this thing has. I mean, it's truly insane. Although, that one didn't penetrate, but that was a Tiger 2 using its full gun depression. I didn't expect that to pen. That was a 50-50 to get off at the beginning. But oh, here we go. Power to weight ratio again, trying to climb up just a slight hill, and we're going 9. Go any slower, I dare you, T-34. So where is the Samwa? That guy was right towards mid, and he's not here anymore. Well, we know he's maybe towards C now? I don't really know. All I know is that I'm going to try and find him. We got about 600 health, which means that 2 shells is all we can survive. So hopefully the Samwa does not shoot me first, but at least we have enough pen to easily cut a shell into his tank. We're already over 3,500 anyway, so yeah, this isn't bad. I'm not mad at all, but it is kind of weird that this Samwa is gone. Huh. Aha! The Samwa has been spotted. So he's fired once, which means he can't kill me at this point unless he high rolls, but, well, now he's not going to kill me at all. Sweet. All right. Now you back up, which lets me get more damage. Yes, I can beat my waffle there. And I also know the Samwa has an incredibly long reload. So what we're going to do right now is just drive down the hill. Even if this guy reloads enough to kill me, that's fine. Actually, you know what? I might be able to get behind his tank. And, oh, no, that was terrible for me. That was completely my fault. I wasn't looking at where my reticle was and just missed his tank. But you did notice we could have penned HE. Imagine if I had skill. Well, we did okay. We still did 4,006 damage and pulled out a mastery, which is a pretty decent, chunk for a tank that is, again, 7 years old. Here we are loading into our second battle, all tier 8 and a lot of ISUs. Oh boy, that is a really scary sight. 2 on our team and 2 on the enemy team. But thankfully the T-34, just like every tier 8 heavy tank, has a lot of hit points to blow, so at least I'll be able to use them on something, right? As well, they got a Centurion 1, a Defender Mark 1, and as well an IS-3 Defender. What a weird lineup. They got 2 Defender tanks, and then they got... I don't even know. This is just a weird battle. I'm going to be pushing my tank towards a hull down position at A to see how it works out. I mean, what can go wrong? Well, a lot can go wrong. Technically, those 2 ISUs can double tap me, but, well, there's only one way to find out, and that is through pain and suffering. Now, this is a great spot here, because, as we went over, the T-34 is strictly a hull-down vehicle. So if you use it in a hull-down spot, then it clearly should do pretty well. That's a nice tap into the side of that T-34 across the map, and I'm even going to put on my adrenaline, although alright, Story Defender slapped me in the side, which kind of hurt a bit. Nothing too bad, especially because now we can, sit hull down here and not worry too much. If this Defender pokes, then, yeah, he's going to be down a bit of health. Come on, Defender, you know you want to. We're just chilling here. I mean, the Defender can't really do much, especially because my teammates are going to shoot him every time he try to pokes. Oh, and kaboom! Thank you very much for your 402 hit points. Now we reload. It's not bad at all. I will say the T-34's damage per minute is not anything insane. It takes quite a long time to reload your shell, but once you get it loaded, there you go, another tap into that Defender Mark 1, and what was quite a healthy tier 8 is now a one-shot. At the same time, I gotta be really careful. The ISUs are still all alive. We know the one was at the back, so I'm going to purposefully come around this way, shoot the T-28 Defender, finish him off, and then drive away, because I see the ISU. There's the other one, so at least we know where both of them are currently, but yeah, that can change in an instant, so let's just be careful and enjoy the time while we can. There's the ISU, let's get over the hill. Oof, ISU just cleared one of my teammates, that's not good at all. And as well as capturing the base. Oh no, and all I have left are the 2 ISUs. Oh, this is bad news all written over. There you go, there's a nice shot into the ISU, but guy shoots me back. So, you know what, we're gonna do the old basic trick, which is called push on up. I don't know how this is gonna work out, but I guess there's really only one way to find out, which is by seeing, I guess, right? Well, Not much else I can do. That ISU cannot one-shot me, but I could technically one-shot the ISU. So, yeah, I guess that's a benefit, right? We're going to push up and... Yeet! Yes! Suck it, ISU! Aha! I can't believe we actually cleared him. That was really risky, but we got away with it. I mean, we did get away with it. Now, the ISUs on my team are hopefully going to push up, because if they don't, it's going to be one bloody battlefield. There you go. Nice tap into the IS-3 defender. That'll hurt the guy quite a bit. I mean, we are bleeding the enemy. Hopefully the other ISU gets a big ol' slap in. And while that's going on, maybe we can get a tap into the ISU on the enemy team. That one right there. Take a blind fire. I think that missed. Oh boy. But it is a 4v3. We brought it back. This battle looked a lot worse. And we have slowly brought it back into the cusp of a possible victory. Man, that ISU just completely wrenched that guy. We've got the ISU over here. This will be a pretty easy shot, though. Nice tap for 370. This isn't a bad battle. I mean, you can see the T-34's gun is really, really nice. Sure, the vehicle is old, but just because the tank is old does not mean it's been power crept a lot. And when it comes to the T-34, I just feel like it's pretty hard to power creep a vehicle that is solely based off of a gun depression, and turret armor. It doesn't really have anything else going for it. I can't believe we actually survived this game, though. We got really lucky that we high rolled that ISU, and that we were able to get the shell out first, because we were the ones pulling around the corner. But hey, we did 3,690 damage, came out with a victory, and showcased why this tank is weirdly good. Now, do I think that you should go out there and buy it when it comes out in the stores, the 34 or the 34-1776, as they are the exact same vehicles? No. The T-34 is quite a boring vehicle. Unless you like this type of playstyle, I wouldn't suggest anybody to buy this tank, but I wanted to play it because it's such an old vehicle. The last time I made a review on this exact tank was when I first started my channel. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first video you will find posted on my channel that isn't unlisted. So, yeah, the 34 is an old tank, and it has quite a big history, at least for my Blitz content, so I thought, why not make another video on it? Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video, and yeah, I'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.